friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kaya, and this is a cozy corner, and this is the cozy corner where we talk about second life content creation and building a positive virtual experience. Today's video is about Mental Health Monday, Second Life Edition. Oh, there's nothing. Um, we're talking about something that's often overlooked: taking care of your mental well-being while enjoying Second Life. Second Life can be amazing. It can be an amazing place to meet people, express yourself, and be creative. But just like any online space, it's important to make sure you're taking care of yourself too. So grab your favorite drink and get comfortable, and let's talk. Okay. So I also feel like, yeah, Second Life can be a fun game. Let me just see. I don't know. Okay. So it might not actually even work. I'm gonna see my mic thing work. 1 2 1 2. Okay, it don't work. But anyway, so I feel like so yeah, we do got to protect our mental health in here. I know, my experience. You definitely want to protect it because people can drain the life out of you. Yes, Second Life can be fun, but people can also drain the life out of you, and it does get exhausting, especially like, okay, we all come from different backgrounds, family upbringings, right? So some of us play Second Life for our different personal reasons and just things like that. Um, we need to. Sorry, thanks. Mm. Mm. So yeah, like we all play something like for our own personal reasons, right? And we all play, to get away from real life. Because real life can be stressful. Some of us got work, some of us got kids, school, anything of that nature, right? So when we get on Second Life, I feel like we are um a different person. When I say a different person, I don't necessarily mean like I feel like most of us do. We transform, we put on a mask because we are dealing with stuff. And yet, even though you want to let people like, I would say this, even though you want to talk about it, right? Some people can throw up in your face. And I say this in the past story time because I remember when I was at this one particular center. I know the name, but I'm not put it out there. We were all hanging out. This is like 2 years ago, probably 2, 3 years ago, probably. And they had a falling out. And yeah, if you can milk. Okay, so tea, coffee, so got to do lemonade. But back to the story. So I remember like playing, 2 to 3 years ago, and when we was at this particular gym, and I guess they had like a family fallout or something. And the girl, and there were two women that were arguing, and one of the girls like brought up, some, traumatic that most women go through, which was miscarriage. And that's why I feel like that right there is why, personally, why I don't open up because stuff like that, you can't trust everybody here. There are some people that I do open up to, don't get me wrong. There are some people that I do open up to. Um, but it is also some classic in here. Okay. Let's do hopefully we got now. Let's see. You call it the first time. Okay. So it is hard to try to like talk to people and you wanna open it. You need okay, I don't have lemons. Let's see. Hey, I can't make lemonade. Okay. So what did they say? So sorry, I'm so such a I'm trying to build my thirst. But anyway, that was makes me open up. You have carbohydrate smoothies. You can have enough milk. You can eat with the cooking tablet to low level. Okay. You can try a cup of milk. Still need it. But anyway, You have people that are just very, very mean and very like people are very mean. So we got 10 minutes. So let me see. Actually, yes, people are very mean. People are, you that. See, some people can be like very, very multitasking, like doing a lot of tasks at once. So sorry. Um, what's going people can be very mean, and like that's why I get scared to open up, or anybody should be scared to open up. You know what I mean? You know, people. But again, we play Second Life for our own reasons and everything else. And so when people do that, it makes you not really want to open up. So just be cautious when we do that. You know, be cautious who you tell your story to, because not everybody deserves to, to know your story. Not everybody deserves that piece of you. So just be careful, especially on here. Be careful trying to open up because it's a scary world on us. On it. I've been playing this for 4 years. I've had my experience looking from heartbreak to almost getting engaged to being married to almost being married to having 3 kids. And even that deters my mentality. I have 3 beautiful kids. Um, Summer, Levi, and Legacy. But I'm not married. And so it sucks because when you want to go to family events or you want to do stuff that pertains to family, it's just me and Summer for the most part. Um, it's not like I'm not married at all. So it, like I said, second life does play with your health, but that's what to help mental health, right? But that is why like I continue to just keep I continue to just keep creating until like, I find somebody, a potential, I'm not rushing it for what it is. Don't get me wrong. Like, do I want a partner? Absolutely. But I'm also not going to rush it in a sense of my mental health matters in second life. And it doesn't even just have to be second life. It can be in the real world too. So second life is more than a game for many people. It's where friendship begins, communities grow, stories are created. Some people even find their courage and carry passions here. Because we spend so much time in world, our emotions are can be affected what happens there. It's completely normal to feel excited when things are going well or disappointed when they aren't. The key is learning how to enjoy second life without letting it control your peace. Yes, that is definitely a big factor. And I say that because you definitely want to enjoy your peace. You definitely want to remove any negativity that doesn't like stem from into like what you believe in. It doesn't, like just anything. Um, Yeah, like I said, we play Second Life for um, you know, as our own wishes, our own you know, we play so you definitely and like I said, people do have careers. Like people are hospital, people are clinics, people are restaurants, people, you know, people think that you know people live out their dreams out here. Like not saying everybody's not a chef, not everybody's a chef, not everybody's a nurse, not everybody's a doctor, but they have that skill set for them. Not everybody's a lawyer, you know, it's just different things that go on. You know, you hear that you're super rich, never seen a divorce attorney here, but it's not saying that they probably don't even exist. Um, People can have 5 to 7 kids on here, you know. Not saying it's not possible in real life, but who has that kind of time? Or, you know, some like most women, some of us can't have kids, and you know, and so living out their fantasies through here or living out their world and because they're trying to escape their world is something that is a beautiful thing and it's a curse too, especially when you it's a family and it's a curse and like it's a blessing at the same time. So I just when I tell people first to join, you just gotta have a strong head. You cannot let little things bother you because if you do, then every little thing is gonna bother you, especially here. And so you want to be able to uh I'm sorry, this um, y'all hear me, you know, now it's cooking trying to get my what's it called before what my stuff think it so I can like lift it up. Well, anyways, that's why like I tell people to protect themselves and like just you know when they come and join, you know, be people are mean, like people are very mean, people are very spiteful. People do. You still got you got scammers, you got people that don't finish the job. You know, it's just things do happen here. So that's why I try to make Second Life, not even just mental health and just Second Life, and even in the virtual world. Communities do grow here. There are plenty of, communities like my store communities on the hills. I think Lux is still open. Um, but you do research. A lot of communities grow. If that's how you ever feel like living in community, definitely that do your research. Stories are created like storylines. Especially people that have multiple kids like myself. Me and Summer, I created a storyline with me and Summer. And so even a more better version of a storyline with a mix of and going to like these appointments and trying to expand my family. So it does happen here. And so I'm not gonna say it does happen here. Friendships do go here too. I do want to say like even for the most even for the most part, um friendships do happen here, even long time friendships. Um and probably when Second Life when first started, I wasn't even I think it started back in 2001. So I'm 98. So let me see. I'm going to actually get the right information for that. Hold on. Second Life. Let's see. We don't need the platform. I need to log in. So this one. See. Right? We don't need to log in. I just want okay, good. Okay. So and, I am getting my information from Wikipedia. So hopefully. Okay. So, Second Life. Okay, Second Life, started released on June 23rd, 2003. That was 23 years ago. And so, Second Life has evolved. I'm not even going. Second Life has evolved. Um, so Second Life has evolved. Friendships, community still grow. Second Life changes. I'm not gonna say every year, but Second Life does change. Um, Second Life, changes. Um, don't do. Let's see. But yes, the Second Life changes and it evolves too, and so it gives us. Toxic button. Okay, see. I can put this down. Okay, we can just like put it right in this side. So all is gonna be eating it regardless. So okay, they say a couple of milk works, so we're gonna see. Mm. See, the second one continues to evolve. It continues to okay. Let's delete next. Move on. Get back up now, but let's see. Yeah, so second one continues to evolve and it continues to change and it continues to grow. Friendships and communities do last here, so not saying that they don't exist, y'all. So they do definitely exist. Um, I don't know if it works. I don't know. So it definitely does evolve and it Second Life does continue to grow. In 2003, I can't even tell you how old I probably was. I didn't start playing virtual games until I was probably like a preteen, like 15, 14. I always been playing online games and stuff like that. But as far as Second Life, I just started playing roughly. I think I started back my first video. If I go back, I think I started 2 years ago, but I've been content creating for like 7 years. Um, and yeah, and so take it from me, things do go here. Remember, it's okay to love God. One of the most of the things I've learned is that it's okay to take a break. If you're distressed to role play, if someone was rude, if drama starts, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you don't have to stay online. Choosing your viewer or closing your viewer for a while doesn't mean you're giving up. Sometimes stepping away is the healthiest decision made. Yes, I know back in my skin video, I was very frustrated. So I logged off and did not play for like almost 2 days. Just because again, like imagine spending 30K, uploading 50K, your heart money, just for somebody to be evil and vindictive and take your money. And they don't even respond. But I don't care anymore. I exposed her for what she is. I exposed her. Hopefully nobody continues to work with her. Um, and so it sucks when you're trying to support somebody and they do that to you. But that's not what this video is about. So it did drain me. I'm not gonna. It it is draining me. I do stay away from the drama. Like really, literally, like no one really comes here. So that's how I'm really just nobody comes here. It's just me and my plot really until I get something more decorated. But yeah, I stay away from people really. I avoid drama as much as I can. Now, if it's in within my own, if it's in like my own, own right, like not my right, but if it's in, my place of work, I try to de-escalate as soon as possible. And I kind of remember why we all started this journey, even to begin with. So I ain't going to say that as much as I can. Um, so yeah. So yeah, never you don't feel like also another key point. You also don't want to feel like you have to stay alive either. Um, you don't have to stay alive. And even if you close the way, it doesn't mean you're giving up. You're just taking a break. So remember that. If you do, decide to you may get back, it's okay. It's okay not to talk to people for a minute to cool down. It's okay. You have to you know, stay by yourself. And you know, especially when I'm in full concentration mode, I don't talk to nobody. I upload or put it. From his side is I do my content or play for a little bit, go shop and work off it. Close the laptop for a few hours. Close that laptop for a few hours. That's it. Close the laptop for a few hours and then just, you know, get right back to it. Protect your peace. Not every conversation deserves your energy. Not every argument needs your response. Sometimes protecting your peace means being someone blocking someone leaving a group, walking away from unnecessary drama. Choosing peace isn't being mean, it's taking care of yourself. So back to from my experience, I know when I wanted to be married, I had to do a lot of things. Don't get me wrong, I did some infidelity, but just imagine being out here with somebody, right? You know, you're supposed to, you want to spend the rest of your sexual but they always are doing something else. They don't want to role play with you. They want to, you know, they want to do other things. They're meeting people instead of coming, you know, take care of the kids. And I got drained. So do I regret doing it? I regret absolutely. I regret doing it. But also at the same time, I'm not gonna, you know, also marry somebody that does not want to like role play, does not want to grow. Let me see. I just noticed on my PE shoes on my bra. Okay. Nope, they're in the shoes. And so just imagine somebody not wanting to role play with you. If that's your second language, you're supposed to role play. And I like doing things as a family. I like cooking. Even if in the morning, if I be like, hey, I'm gonna get up and make some pancakes, I'm gonna get up and do it and take care of the kid. And I wanted somebody for that. And it got really, really toxic. It got really, really draining. So I ended up first I didn't end up you. I banned them from my land. And then I blocked them. Well, but yeah, she probably removed me, and I really didn't care because, you know, I know what I deserve. I know I want somebody, you know, whoever the person is, I want somebody that can role play, that somebody that wants to have fun, somebody that wants to grow, somebody that wants to challenge me, even though I'm a challenge. I'm not saying, um, and also being wanting to be a part of the videos, you know, and even though it was small, it was also like, oh, you don't have that many subscribers and that. But it's like, it doesn't matter. I'm doing it for fun. We, you know, we document our journey. And so people get that misconstrued a lot too. Uh, let's see. Create a cool space. One of my favorite things to do is to visit relaxing places in Second Life. Maybe it's a quiet cafe, a beach, a forest, or simply decorating my home. Having a peaceful place to unwind can completely change your mood. Sometimes it's nice to slow down and enjoy the little moments. Yes, I have a couple of few places that are like, it's like one beach I like on here. I recently found like a Montessori cafe with cats. So if I want to record a video, I typically go there for the most part. Or if I just want to sit and enjoy like, you know, the beach or the waves, or watch people like get on surfboards, talk, communicate. It is a fun experience to sit down and watch and, you know, have that type of feel, if it makes sense. And so it's some little moments I enjoy. Um, hopefully one day soon, by the time the years of my house is decorated and I can work on other stuff too. Um, focus on positive connections. Second Life has so many wonderful people. Find friends who encourage you, celebrate your accomplishments, respect your boundaries, and make you smile. Healthy friendships make the virtual world much more enjoyable. Quality always matters the more than quantity. Yeah, so I take, even though this is not my full time job, I take my content creation serious. Not for the most part because it is my channel. I am trying to get new people to watch. And I celebrate every little milestone. If I see my subscriber count go up, I'm celebrating. I see, you know, some of my friends, they know that they have never put me in situations where like I have to be uncomfortable, so I appreciate it for that. But remember, you also want to know, like, stay, you know, also want to know, but stay true to yourself. If you know, like, hey, you ain't fucking on me, stay true to that. Like, I'm just saying, like, and my friends have never done that to me. They have never made me feel a type of way they never made me like for the most part they know that like I'm LGBTQ. Well, not LGBTQ. I'm part of that community. So they never put me in that situation, to feel like I have to talk to somebody like, okay, man. Now that you do have women that play in the male Abbeys, I don't get me wrong. And so I think what also suits me a little too is that my voice don't sound too feminine, as you can see. No matter what I do, no matter how I speak, it doesn't sound too feminine, right? And so people who think honestly, I had this one person who thought I was a man. I'm like, no, I'm not man, I'm full blown or something. It's just my voice. How can I say it? It's not the most feminine, it's not the most pleasing. I think that's also what, you know, it steers me away from trying to find people. Okay, balance second life and real life. As much fun as second life is, don't forget to care about yourself. Take care of yourself. Don't forget about yourself outside the screen. Drink water, get some rest, eat something, stretch, take walks, spend time with friends and family and friends. Second life should add happiness to your happiness to your life, not replace taking care of yourself or taking care of your kids. I'm gonna say that it has been so many times where I worked at a strip club and you can hear the kids in the background and mom is just getting busy for the else. I'm not even gonna help you. And I could do a story time on that experience. But yes, don't be on it all day. When I am on it all day, just because I really am working or I like again like to role play. Um and so I can get rid of the milk. Um let's see how much that is. Maybe I can get another one. 58 continents. I think it's like yeah, you the afternoon. Okay, everything else looks good. Let's see what we can make for breakfast, but okay. But see. We gonna baby food. Okay, breakfast. What should we eat? I think that's just like the bacon sandwich. Pancakes always, you never go. Wait, pancakes. Hopefully we got it. Like, yes, we got it. So yeah, yeah, really just take care of yourself. Don't forget to log off and enjoy the little moments too. Give yourself grace. Some days you'll have some amazing experiences, and other days might be frustrating. That's okay. You don't have to attend every event. You don't have to respond to every message. You don't have to be online every day. Give yourself permission to rest. Yeah, so please give yourself permission to rest. I mean, I can't even speak for myself if I'm on here. If not, most of the day until I find something. But for the most part, when I'm on here, it's because I'm really in time to get to work. It is for the most part. I'm trying to like find something. But not every day am I on here. No, especially so I think and it's when I get bored. I don't go to every event. It depends on the event that I go to. Like DJ Benji, when I first was on, I was on at every DJ Benji party. Hold on, I'm just gonna see. Um, Well, I think this is my. Let me ask her because I think this is. I remember who she is. Okay, here we go. Mm-mm-mm. I remember who she is. So I ain't gonna hold that up. I gotta ask y'all because I mean I could buy my own, but I want to try to pull my piece too. Um, that go. Yeah, it's like it is a permission to rest, y'all. Second life should be a place where you can create memories, express yourself, and enjoy your creativity. Protect your peace. Choose, choose healthy friendships. Take breaks when um take breaks when you need them. Always remember, and always remember that your well-being matters both in second life and real life. Um, yeah, so take care of yourself. Always take care of yourself. You know, it's truly thank you so much for spending your mental health Monday with me. If this video helped you or encouraged you, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. Question of the day: what helps you direct your peace while in second life? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Until next Monday, take care of yourself, be kind to others, and remember, your avatar deserves joy, and so do you. Bye, friends.
On the internet just to prove a